Well, I think the way I see it is one of the things that consumers are actually now starting to be faced with is the fact that there are multiple sources of content available. And it's interesting, Intel predicts, for example, that by, I think, 2015 or 2016, there will be roughly 500 billion hours of available video. The problem is it's very siloed and very fragmented. And so media companies, frankly, are looking to find their audiences, and they're looking to find loyal audiences. And it's difficult to do through all that noise. And so the cloud, we see, really is a platform that allows media companies and, frankly, working with service providers to bring a variety of experiences together to a single point and allow customers to manage and view the content that's relevant to them when it's relevant to them through the device that's relevant to them. And that's really what this is about. It's anywhere, anytime, access to content and applications. Videoscape actually was an original announcement that we had made last year at CES. And what's exciting, people said it's a great vision. It's a cloud-oriented approach. It's a great vision. We want to see it evolve. And that was one issue. And the second issue is they said we also want to make sure and we want to be comfortable that you as a company have a plan or approach to help customers migrate. So what the announcements that we've made at this year's CES really are a manifestation, physical manifestation of the vision that we announced last year. And it really encompasses everything from our capabilities to deliver analytics through the acquisition of BNI, to our ingestion capabilities with Inlet, and also approaches to migration. So we've actually been able to develop capabilities where we are able to use MPEG-2, link to MPEG-2 set-top boxes in order to drive migration. So we have a platform that customers can actually start to deploy today and get value as they migrate to a full IP experience over time. And for us, particularly with the announcements with Numérique Câble, with Rogers, and with Yes, we've got real proof points that this is working in the marketplace. So Cisco has been involved in ultraviolet in the DECE consortium. We were providing input to that process. We view the concept of digital locker really as just another approach to cloud-based delivery of content. Again, very consistent with our Videoscape strategy, where again, with that capability, a customer has the opportunity to buy a piece of content once and be able to access that content in whatever format they need. So it's not just buying a DVD and uploading the DVD and accessing it, but now that I have license to view Spider-Man or whatever the content is, I'm able to access it. I'm able to access it through the cloud. Again, very similar construct. And the media locker is really the rights capabilities that allow customers to access the content that they in fact have license to consume. I think the fact that bandwidth consumption continues to go up, and if again, looking at our VNI study, which is our Virtual Network Index study, we project that 90% of the bandwidth utilization in I think it's the 2016 timeframe, is going to in fact be video-based. So we see video as being the predominant source of bandwidth utilization. And you're right, the files are getting larger, and frankly, that's driving a lot of infrastructure investment that service providers have to make in order to deliver that content at a level of quality that's acceptable to the customers. Now, obviously, for Cisco, that's a good thing. However, the service providers have to be in a position to monetize it, and that's also where I think Cisco has a unique positioning. If you think about our capabilities around intelligent networks, the strategy that we've announced here with Videoscape, it's really creating platforms that allow service providers to monetize the bandwidth utilization that's going on. So we think it's happening. We think video is absolutely the future of the internet, the future of communication. And our strategy is really to work with service providers to deliver not just the underlying core routing and switching capability, but to build on that to deliver platforms that allow service providers to monetize in whatever ways are necessary based on that strategy for that service provider.
And one last question, where are we in terms of IPTV and sort of television moving to, here in 2012? Where do we stand?
Well, we see that the migration is already starting to occur, and that we think about I consider it IP delivered video, IP delivered streaming, IP delivered video on demand. We're already starting to see it occur. There's a lot of debate as to how fast. I think with the announcements that we've made here at CES with some of our capabilities for migration, we're in a position to work with service providers to accelerate it. It's in their interest to accelerate it in a smart way, but to do it quickly, and so we see it happening relatively soon, and we certainly want to work with the service provider and the media industry to make that happen, because we think it's in everybody's best interest.